And good morning, Roger. And Mark.
Good morning, Patrick.
How are you today?
Morning.
Good. I'm good. How about you?
Good. Phoebe says good morning. She's here meowing. I'm trying to, in her advanced stage, I'm trying to teach her to jump up on my lap here at the computer, but she will have no part of that. So she just wants to sit next to me and meow. So if you hear that in the background, everybody, that's my cat. One of two. Well, welcome back to, this is now session 3 of our playthrough of the Chancellorsville Campaign from Stonewall's last battle. We took a week off, but if you're watching this way in the future, you have no idea that that even occurred. So it was not even a speed bump for you. You've just gone from episode 2 to episode 3, and we are back. This is the situation as it stands. We are on turn 6, so we've got just 5 more turns on this. I suspect probably this session and maybe one more, and then we'll assess and turn around and do it again, swapping sides. But Roger, we've had a week off. What do you think about all this since the last time we looked at it?
Well, I mean, I did the one thing I needed to do to give, I think, the Confederates a chance, which is destroy some of your depots. But even then, I was looking at it thinking, boy, this is going to turn very quickly. I mean, I'm looking good now from a point perspective, but I just don't know how I can fight off all these Union guys. It's just going to be the deluge is about to happen, I think. I just hover over these strengths and it's like, gosh, Sedgwick has got 30 manpower. Robert, it's just going to be difficult. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I think you could just sledgehammer me into oblivion here, I'm afraid.
Well, that's the cool thing about this. What you just said right there reminds me of the old adage of the three blind men and the elephant. That's it. Whatever
Yeah.
where you feel under there and go, oh, it's a snake, and I'm like, no, it's his trunk. You see it as that. You see gloom and doom, and I think, meh, because, and we'll pivot not to corrections, but to the feedback from Mr. and Mrs. John Q. Public, leaving all of your notes and comments on there, and I appreciate that very much. The one that stung the most was just reminding me, as always, Patrick, before you start the session, go back and just review the victory point schedule. Just do it. Even if you think you know it, you forget. And that's a lesson from me to all of you. Be an object lesson. Because, yes, let's talk about the victory points that were left on the table. Not only did I leave last session grinding my teeth where you had gotten yet another 10 victory points for depots. That was 10 points that you took away. That hurt. That stung. And then the next day, they're like, hey, why didn't you exit all those cavalry?
Yeah, I saw that. I forgot about that too.
Man, it's the first one, and I didn't. And I was like, oh, and then that was another 10 points. So I left 10 points in chips right on the table. So that is now 20 points that I gave up ostensibly in the last session. And that really hurts because now that was significant. Between that and getting the 7 corps over the river, that's obviously their intent is to make, for whatever reason, and I think in my brain it was just like, oh, well, those are all just there in the basic scenarios, so why is it so important once you get rid of Culpeper and Orange Courthouse? And yeah, that was, so thank you to those helpful reminders that, turn 5 just ended and I didn't take the 10 points. That hurt. And I walked around the house all day with this little black cloud over my head going, grrr, because Roger won't make that same mistake and I'm going to have to prevent him from doing that next time. So, yeah, that's where this system really gets you when you're just like, oh, it's nickels and dimes, but if you leave the nickels and dimes in the piggy bank, they're not helping anybody, right? So, yeah well. Grr. I even typed that out. Grr. Oh, man. Well, be that as it may. So, for me to look at the situation and go, yes, I can do the sledgehammer approach, but every time I looked back at our data in the spreadsheet, every single one of our big combats was 1 loss each, or maybe I get 2 losses on you and I still suffer 1. So, it's paper cuts. It's like I'm advancing that, but we're still at parity. If I look at it, let's pull it up right now. We did have the correction, and Roger and I had found it in editing last time that at one point I think I took it off the person, but I didn't put it on the thing. So now I'm showing we are both at 12 manpower losses, and that is concurrent with your spreadsheet, I hope now, because I talked to you.
Yes, yeah, 12-12, yeah.
So we're tied on manpower. Yay! But that's still really bad because I need to get a little bit of a gap in my favor on that with all of the other stuff. And Roger, even with me burning the 2 stations, that's only 4, but he's got the 15 that he took from the 3 stations. So between that and I show you're at +7, so I brought that down 8 points. So it was, yeah, the 2 stations are each 4, right?
Yep.
So yeah, you're at 7 points net, or -7 union, and that's and I need, what do I need? 17, 18. So I got to get 25 victory points, I think.
And you have Fredericksburg as
Ah,
occupied
yes, I
now,
do.
so
Right. Okay.
that gives you 4 points
Right.
for
But
that.
that's at
And
the end, right? So that can be
yes,
taken
at
away.
the
Yeah.
end. Well, yeah. How many got in there now? 17, 21 with God knows. Look at all that artillery.
Speaking of, yes, that is the other the issue was that I had brought artillery reserve, and I have to keep one of them at Falmouth, so I will put that back over there and leave it off of Hooker. It has to stay. One of them, apparently, according to the rules that we missed.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
one artillery reserve has to stay north of the river, so I've put that back there. So that's protecting Falmouth from that wily Stewart, I guess, along with the cavalry that's there. And of course, the provost general has to stay up there, or the provost guard. But that's it. That's a lot of talking, and I don't know what my plan is, but we'll see. I have to figure out this whole chain of line of communication thing because I can't go down here, can't go south of a particular line until I've connected the 2 flanks. But that does not preclude the eastern flank from coming down here. So, yeah, I've got a few items on the checklist for today, but I don't know. We're getting into heavy body blows now, and I have to make massive assaults and attacks on presumably entrenched positions. So timing is a factor here. But yeah, that's where I am. Mark, do you have any thoughts? I mean, you're not caught up, so.
Yeah, yeah, I missed that last week, but yeah, it definitely seems like there's going to be you're going to be forced to be on the attack here. So I anticipate some action. Curious to see what Sedgwick and Reynolds bring to the action here. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, yeah. So now that the wilderness is more or less not a factor, how much do I want to put into getting Chancellorsville now that Longstreet's dug in there? Oh yeah, he's got 8, 11. He's got 22 manpower sitting at Chancellorsville. Meh, you know. But it's all part and parcel of getting manpower losses, I guess. That's really what's the big motivating factor here. And then if you do try to take units off the southern edge of the map, I get 1 point for every 10 manpower, but again, I can't do that until a certain time. So we'll see. But with all that being said, are you ready, sir?
I believe so. What was our random event?
Yes.
Remember.
Our random event this time was improved Union logistics. That's what it was. So I would get 12 rolls, I think it was, right?
This is for artillery ammunition.
Yes. Well, then I think we are at that point. And let's see. Sequence of play. So we did that. Yeah, it is time for the ammunition phase. So I'm going to get potential rolls. Let's see who is missing. Let's see. I've got Gibbon, Schurz, and Williams. Those are the only ones that I'm missing. We'll try. So I'm just trying to get 6s, or 5s or 6s, because, well, maybe not if they're exhausted. Let's see. Let's start with Gibbon. Gibbon is exhausted, so he's on a 5 or 6. So here's an attempt for Gibbon. This is attempt number 1. 5 or 6. Okay. No, he does not get it. Okay, so I want anything but a 5 or a 6. Nope, that's 2. So we will give that to Schurz then. So he passed, and he was not in, so he's fine. So, oops, decrease. Okay, and now Williams. So I've got 9 left. Where is Williams? Williams is part of the 12th Corps, so that means he is over here with Slocum. Okay, so here's the first attempt for Williams. He's exhausted, so no 5 or 6. He gets it. Okay, and that's everybody that can be. So we'll forego the rest of them. And then now for you,
I get 4 attempts, and we'll start with Rhodes. He's down under Hill, down there by Slocum. So he is exhausted, so he has a +1. It's a 5, which means he fails. Right?
No, he gets it. He can't get a 6, so a 5 or a 6 would have gotten it.
Okay. So he's losing his check mark. So that's 1. Under him, I think, is Gordon also has, so I'll try Gordon. He is a +1. He's going to lose his check mark. So that's 2 attempts. Early needs some ammunition, so we'll try him. And he gets his ammunition replaced. And I have 1 more attempt. And I guess we'll do Colquitt, who is next to Fredericksburg. Wow, that was pretty good die rolling for me.
They are bringing the wagons up.
So they're all back to full ammunition. I still have Semmes, Wofford, Barksdale, and Posey. All have 1 check mark.
Gotcha.
So that's all the Longstreet guys who fought in the wilderness and got driven out.
All right. Do you have any attachments?
No, I won't attach anybody. I know I got that thing with the units that I could combine, but I don't believe I will because I'll lose my leaders. I want to keep my leaders on the map, so I won't combine anybody.
Okay. It's time for leader transfers. Do I want to move any first? Let's see. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to move Jackson up to Colquitt and Thomas, since I imagine that's going to be your first place to strike. And what to do with Robert E. Lee. I'm going to put Lee, not get him out of the way, I think. I'm going to put him here in the center. Semmes, Mahone, and Posey. That's it for me.
Okay. Well, then why don't you, with my best wishes for all the luck this time, give us our first initiative today.
It's a Union initiative. Union left.
Well. Let's prevent Stewart from being Stewart this turn. Let's see if we can't just eliminate that problem completely. So I'll activate Wadsworth with Reynolds. Here's the March +1. There you go. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But Stewart left.
You have 2 remaining?
2 remaining.
Guess I'll see if I can get him out of there. So he picks up a fatigue.
Is that -4 on this roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No effect. So I've got to go further away by road, right? Further away by road. Further away by road for 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This will go 5, 2, 3, 4. 6 to there.
That works for me. Okay. There's the initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to march Hood in place. He's going to pick up a fatigue. He's going to drop off a sub. I'll give him 5. I'm going to take 2 pieces of artillery away from him. And he's going to be entrenched. Breastworks 2 for the moment. That's it for him. Initiative. That's fine. Okay, I'll take sub 1 to fatigue 1 with Longstreet. He's going to lose his entrenchments he just got. There's his movement. Plus 2. He can go 6. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has to stop there. Initiative. That's yours.
All right, let's try. Let's see if we can flush Jackson out of there. So I'm going to try an assault with Meade using Griffin and the 5th Corps Artillery. So that will be, he will go to 2, and the artillery will go to 1. And we will attempt on Jackson here. So here's the assault attempt, and it comes in with both pieces. Okay, so that is, now, do I want, it's 14 to 9. You've got 3 pieces of artillery, and I've got 5 now, so I've got that covered. So you're at 14, I'm at 14 now. I don't know that getting a 28 is going to help, but it will offset. We will attempt a grand assault with Hooker. Hooker says, yes, okay. Well, crap.
Bring in as many as you want.
I can bring in everybody. So how badly do I want to do that? I think I just want to bring in the extra artillery.
Gives you a plus 7, which is a plus 1.
That would offset the Jackson bonus. For tactical.
If you put in 8, if you bought an 8, you get plus 2 and a die roll.
Yeah. This is where we get into the put your little visor on. So I brought in 70. Ooh, yeah, I'll bring in Sykes. What the hell? So I'll bring in Sykes as well. He'll go to 2. And we'll just and we'll bring in the artillery reserve so that everyone's attacking out of Fredericksburg. So I see a, let's start with this, plus 1 for assault. I have 12, I don't see, 12, 17, 21, 21 to your 15, or 14, 21 to 14, so no ratio. Let's see if I can get, I got 9, 11 pieces of artillery, so on even, I will get a plus 2. I get a plus 2, so plus 2 for artillery. I think the only negative is minus 1 for tactical. No flank. So I see a plus 2 attack.
I see 2.
Okay. So a lot of work for a plus 2 attack. Alright, here is plus 2. 5. Well, that's enough.
Plus 4 result.
Plus 4 result.
9.
And I lose 1.
So 1 DR.
Okay, so we're parity again, but I routed you, which is helpful. And I take
Jackson
1 fatigue.
goes here.
So they're all going to get
So
1 fatigue.
Thomas is going to flip.
And I'll take 1 off of Sykes.
He's going to become demoralized. And we pick up 3 fatigues. Okay, I've got 2 options as to retreat paths. Well, Jackson doesn't have anybody off in that direction, so we're going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 to there, and 4 to there.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, I got to update my spreadsheet. You said you lost 1 as well?
We lost 1, yeah. So should both of you
Okay.
13 now. And I think I'm going to move the artillery reserve in there for sure. And I'll move Sykes in there. Initiative. Okay. I will activate Hancock and Gibbon with Couch. And here's their movement. 3. They're just going to take a big step there. Initiative. That's mine. Okay.
Gibbon had an extended march. I
Oh,
believe.
that's right. He did. Thank you. See? That's why you're here today, sir. Gibbons extended march +1. Oh, you lose the manpower. Okay. It does factor into things, doesn't it? 19 to 9. Okay. Yes, I will attempt an assault on Anderson with Couch. Couch will take in. We'll take in both. So they will both. Hancock and Gibbon will go up 1. Here's the assault attempt. It proceeds. We will ask Hooker, let's keep the momentum going. Can I have a grand assault? He says, no. No. Twice in one day? Are you crazy? Alright, so we have a +1 for assault. I have 19 to your 9. That's a 2 to 1, right? +1 for ratio. And then I've got 5 pieces of artillery to your 3, so that's covered. And flank-wise, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sadly, that is all, so there's no flank. So I just see a +2. Okay, there's +2 attack. Oh no! Oh! There we go.
Got that back.
Alright, so -3 on 19. -3 on 19 is 3D. Yes, you did.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
Oh, Couch.
And they lose artillery.
They do lose.
Correct.
Yep.
Not that that's gonna matter much, I don't think.
So they're gonna go. Let's take them both all the way up. They're done. 1, 2. And I will take the 3 off of Hancock. 1, 2, 3. He will flip. And I will lose 3. Yes, 16 to 13. Terrible. Terrible. I'm going to activate Geary. And he is going to go to fatigue level 1. And he is going to dismantle the major river. Bridge. So put that there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm gonna have McClaws activate Wolford. Here's his movement. He's going to transfer to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. That's mine.
Before you make your move, Holger had brought up a very good question, and I certainly let everybody chime in on this one. How restrictive is that path south for the line of communication? Does it have to be immediately south of the Rappahannock, or can it go la 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 la, breaking through anywhere there? What constitutes the line of communication for connecting the two wings?
This path must be traced entirely south of the Rappahannock River and must terminate on Telegraph Road between Fredericksburg and Hex 4230. Right there. Must be free of both Confederate units and unrestricted Confederate ZOC, even at the end of the path. Presence of a Union along the path does negate an unrestricted Confederate ZOC. So I guess it could swing as far south as you want it to.
Right, okay. So I could see that you could connect the dots to try to offset ZOCs and things like that.
Because I'm going to have to give up something. I'll take sub 1 to Teague 2. I'm just going to move him 1 to Hex to Anderson. Initiative. That's yours.
Let's see. Well, there's no sense in keeping Buford down there now. So, Buford will march. Here's movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Initiative. I'll take Buford again. Movement. 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Initiative. That's yours.
And have Jackson activate early. He's going to pick up a fatigue. He's going to drop off a sub. He's going to have 3 manpower. Give him 2 pieces of artillery. Jackson's going to transfer to this stack. Sub 3 is not going to move. Initiative. That's yours.
I will move Kilpatrick. Here's movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 to there. Initiative. Mine again. I will have Howard activate Devons and Shirts. Lose entrenchments. Here's movement +1. 7. Howard will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Would W.H. Lee like to do anything? I am out of movement.
They'll stand for the moment.
Shirts. Shirts will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. I have 2 left.
WHD will stand.
Okay. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
WH lead of T1. Here's their movement +1 is 12. So that's going to be 7 to go to there. 6 for the woods, +1 for moving out of the Zoc. 8 to there. They'll stop there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Kilpatrick march. There's movement straight. Boo. I'll just go 1, 2, and 3 to Todd's Tavern. Initiative. Mine again. Yeah, we'll take him to 3. Here's movement.
It only affects infantry, so Kilpatrick can go wherever he wants.
Okay. Here's movement. 7. We'll go 1, 2, and 3 to...
He has an extended march there.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Extended march. Dump. That's fine. This is fine. Initiative. There you go.
Anderson activate Posey. It's under Lee. Just movement. 4 movement points. He'll go 1 and 2 to there. He has 2 remaining. What would Kilpatrick like to do?
We'll cav retreat. Yeah, we'll cav retreat. So we'll go to 4. Here is just a straight roll. And you lose 1. So they'll go 1 to there. And since I do not lose anything in cav retreat, we'll go 2 to there, 3 to there, and 4 to there. Back to our lines. So you have 1 left.
We'll go to there. Initiative, that's yours.
I'll have Howard activate Shirts and Devons. Here's movement +1. 4. Howard and Devons will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shirts will go 1, 2, 3 and 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Wyndham march. There's movement. 10.
Where are you restricted with your infantry here?
It's below or in or below 32.
So this game is both west of Telegraph Road, 32 or greater.
So I cannot go into here until the flanks are set up.
Okay. So right now you're in
31.
31. Okay.
Okay. So Wyndham is going to go. I think he's just going to go 1, 2, and join them there. Initiative. That's mine. Oh yeah, I do have a bunch of people. Okay, let's move some cavalry over.
You got
I got everybody.
Yeah. You got infantry over there. You got Bushback left. You got all kinds. You got Devon Way to the north. You got guys everywhere.
Sergeant will march. Movement 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative. That is yours.
Take the 3rd Virginia. You go 7. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Fine. We'll have Longstreet take Posey. Goes 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
He tasks me. And I will have him. Oh, Longstreet. Sniffing out things ahead of time. Alright. Well, let's bring Sergeant down. Movement 4. That's terrible. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. I will bring Davis. Movement 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Initiative. That's yours.
Have Jackson activate early. Make 6. You'll go with Jackson. Early will go with Jackson. Jackson will go with early, I should say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Line. Let's see if I can march F. Lee to death here. I'll take him to fatigue 3. Here's his movement. He goes, he's core, right? So he gets 3, so he can go 9. And here's his extend march, which is +1.
Uh-huh.
He survives. He's just going to go 1 hex to there. Initiative. Take him to fatigue 4. Roll for movement. Yeah, nice movement. And here's his extend now +3.
Mm-hmm.
And that kills him.
How gamey, man. Come on.
And Stewart
Trent.
swims the river and goes to the closest, which is 3rd Virginia. Mission accomplished, though. Initiative. That's yours.
I guess at this point we're just moving Bush back down. So movement. 6. He wants to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I think I want guys to entrench, so I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I kind of think the day is. I was hoping for a little more success out of Couch today, but I don't think that that's gonna.
You still got Devin way to the north there if you want to bring him up.
Yes, that Devin. Yes. All right, we'll bring Devin. Thank you. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Initiative. That's mine. Devin to 2. Movement. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. Yours if you wish.
I'm going to continue to pass.
Okay. I'll have French go to 1, and he will dismantle this bridge. Initiative. That's mine. Cool. Then, that I will just make sure of that. Bushbeck will go to 2, and here's movement. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mission accomplished. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll pass again.
We'll look around, and I'm going to pass as well. So, before we do recovery, I'm going to bring in my automatic bridges here. So I'm going to have Doubleday do 1. He's going to put 1 here. And then I will have Howe do another one. And he's going to put 1. Oops. Here. Okay. Alright, so let's hit recovery. We have recovered. And we are on turn 7 now. And it's time for, as always, a random event. Let's see what our random event should be. Why don't you go ahead and take this one?
5 Union command paralysis.
No, 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 no!
It's about time.
Hooker is he's stymied because of Couch's failure. Well, let's see. Does that no assaults, or is it -1? What is that?
Well, first of all, only one wing is effective. It looks like
1 flank suffers command paralysis.
To determine which flank is affected, roll a die. On 1 to 4, the flank without Hooker is affected. On 5 to 6, Hooker's own flank is paralyzed.
Okay, well then that's not the worst thing. But here we go. I'm picturing a number. Here's the roll. Nope, that's the wrong number.
So let's see. See which houses work here.
The east flank.
Units closer to Falmouth and Hex 3120 are the Union left.
Mm-hmm. So the left flank.
Movement of every infantry is reduced by 2.
Okay.
Minimum 1.
Units may not force march.
Ooh, you can't declare an assault. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
not affect cavalry.
You just enjoy this day. You just hand out the peach ice cream.
And Hooker checks for confidence?
Yes.
Oh, right. So I do that now? Let's look at that. Hooker confidence. So the Union losses are 16 and yours are 13. So there's no chance. So I'm going to lose confidence, right? Okay. So I don't even need to roll then.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well.
So you're but you're still paralyzed a little bit.
Still paralyzed a bit. Okay.
Yeah. That flank that's the eastern flank is paralyzed.
This flank. Okay. Well, we will endeavor to persevere. Let's do ammunition phase. So I get 6 rolls. Let's see who's missing ammunition. Gibbon can get potentially 2. Hancock can get 1. All right, so let's try. So I'm 2 south of the river for these 2. All right.
So that adds 1, just like you're exhausted in a sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to add +2 to this roll for each of them. All right, so here's Gibbon's first attempt, +2. Nope. And Gibbon's second attempt, +2. Yes, he gets 1 back. All right, and Hancock is +2. Nope. And Hancock's second attempt, nope. Okay. Those are the only ones that I've got.
I've got 4, and I guess I just read we have to pre-designate what we're going to do. So I'm going to do Barksdale, Posey. It'll be my second attempt. Wofford will be my third. Semmes, Wofford, and Posey.
Okay.
So this is Posey's attempt. He's okay. Wofford's attempt. He's okay. And Semmes is still just, well, we'll do Semmes anyway. And he's fine. So those guys are all clear now.
I would like to reference the quartermaster scene from Glory. That's exactly what I'm enduring here. All that graft and skimming of goods. While I've got this amazing logistical stuff, I cannot get ammunition. Yes, leader transfers. I will bring Reynolds down to Robinson. And
this is an interesting question. Could you move Hooker over to Sykes? Because they don't have the command paralysis.
Oh, you mean Sickles way over there? Yes, yeah. Theoretically, he could. Yeah, let's think about that. Yeah. Good man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's bring Hooker over to Sickles. Let's see if we can get that front going. And that's it for me. He left erroneous and conflicting orders with the left flank, and then bolted.
You're not going to be doing an assault down there to the right flank.
Yeah, right.
But they can theoretically, they don't have the restriction because it's west of Telegraph Road. So you could move these guys, could start moving these guys to Grace Church across here. There's nothing to stop you from doing that. So I'm going to move, man, I guess I got to bring Jackson back over to that flank. And I'll put him at sub 3 for now. And I'll bring Lee. I'll leave Lee where he is. I want to move Longstreet somewhere. I'll leave Longstreet where he is.
Okay.
So that's it for that.
All right. Any attachments?
Yes. I'm going to attach sub 1 into Wilcox. So he goes up to max strength of 8. And if I attach sub 2 into Wofford, I lose my entrenchments the way I read the rule there. So he's not going to attach. So that's going to be it for that.
And let's do our first initiative roll. Here we go. That's mine. All right. I will have Sedgwick activate the entirety of the 6th Corps. They will lose their entrenchments. And here's their movement minus +1, -2, so net -1. Is that right? Yes. Wait. Yeah, net -1. So here's the movement. 3. That's fine. These guys are just going to jaunt across the river. And they'll go there. Initiative. It's mine again. I will take them again. Here's movement, -1. 3 again. They will go there, and they will come across the river. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Jackson activate roads. You can just go there, 1, 2. Initiative, that's yours.
Okay. I will Have Reynolds activate the first corps. Come out of entrenchments. Here's movement. 2, that's okay. Just go there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Jackson activate Rhodes and Colquitt. Colquitt loses those entrenchments he's been building.
Colston. Okay, Colston.
Colson, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll roll for movement just to see. It's 6. Now, there's just going to slide 1 to there and 1 to there. Initiative, that's yours.
I will have Reynolds activate the first corps again. Here's movement. That's fine. I'll go there. Initiative. It's yours.
I'll have McClaws activate Barksdale. 1, 2, 3. Initiative, that's mine. I'll have Jackson activate Hill for movement. 6 movement points. He's going to drop off a sub. 2 manpower. He goes to Breastworks 2. Jackson's going to transfer 2 Hill. Going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. So I didn't give you a ratio, but I don't. And you can't assault this turn, so. Initiative. That's mine. Jackson will take Hill again. I'm just going to do a 1 hex move to there. Initiative. That's mine. Take Hill and early with Jackson. Here's their movement. It's 4, 5. Jackson will travel with Hill. Here's his extend. He's going to go there. They're going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to have Slocum activate the entirety of the 12th Corps. Here's their movement -1. Pretty good movement. Wouldn't have enough to get everywhere, so we'll just go there. Initiative. That's yours.
Of Early and Hill will attempt an assault on Couch. Here's the attempt. It's a 5 with Jackson. It actually comes off because he's an 8. And Lee will attempt a grand assault to bring in Wilcox. So I see a type of +1, tactical +1. I have 5 hexes covered, but 1 hex comes off for a flank of +1. Jackson bonus of +1. I was trying to do I don't think I've got a ratio anymore because I'm now 15, 23 to 13, so I'm now short. But I do have artillery covered because I've got 3 + 5 is 8 to your 5, so artillery is covered. So I see a final of a +4. Type tactical flank Jackson. Nothing coming off.
Yep.
7.
Okay. Big defense.
Ooh.
The worm is turned.
So that's a +6.
On 13. +6 on 13. Another 3. You got nothing.
Well, you can look at it the positive, Patrick. You did your part of killing Jackson if Roger had only rolled a 1.
That's true. Thanks, Mark. That makes me feel so much better, huh? All right. 3 more. Okay, so let's take them off of Gibbon. 1, 2, 3. And we'll give you 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 19, you're at 13. They are Deed out. Demoralized. Good. Alright. Now, the all-important retreat. Alright. So I have to go this way for one. I go this way for two.
That's
now,
the ford.
There is a ford, but I'm not farther away. But it is by road, so no harm, no foul.
Not more distant, not an enemy ZOC or enemy occupied, and you're to the left of the slash because you do have a road.
Right. So, okay. So that's okay. So there, and then farther away. Yeah, so we're 3 away, 4 away. Okay, so does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, and 4 to get farther away by road. That's terrible. Terrible.
I went in with 23, and the result was what, a plus
6.
6. 23 is a manpower loss.
Oh, hey.
So I'm at 14.
Yeah, you did. You got 1A. Okay. So
I'll go ahead and take that off of, guess I'll take it off a hill.
just like
and
that.
I'm not gonna advance into that hex.
Okay.
You guys do ammo?
No, we did not do ammo. So I took one from Hancock and Gibbon again. That's right. Yep. Hancock and Gibbon. Yep. Crease. And Roger did not, because he just got a 1A.
Alright, move into that hex. If Hill hadn't flipped, I might have thought about it, but him flipping, I don't like it. I want to stop there. Initiative. Double ones. End of turn. I'm gonna pass.
Alright. I will bring Wadsworth. It was a movement -2. 3. Something ain't gonna there. Initiative. It's yours.
Pass again.
Okay. Wadsworth again. Movement. He's simply going to go there. Initiative. Yours.
Passing again.
Yep. Take Wadsworth to 3. Movement. Okay, so that's a 4 movement. Here's extended march +1. He's okay. So he can go 1 and 4. Initiative. Yours.
Pass again, I guess.
Let's bring some cavalry up. Buford marches. Movement 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. Presume pass.
Yes.
Buford again. Movement 9 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative. Mine. Devon up here goes to 1 movement. I guess it's only infantry that's command paralysis, right? I presume. So
I think that's right. Check it.
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yep, just infantry.
Okay. Initiative. Yours.
I will pass.
Okay. Take Devon to 2. Movement 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative. Yours.
Passed.
Bring McIntosh. Movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. Mine. Macintosh to 2. Movement 4. Well, bleh. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. Davis will march. Movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. Yours if you wish.
I'll have Anderson activate Mahone for movement. He's under Lee and Sims. This is his entrenchments. Here's his movement +2. He can go 6. Anderson will transfer to him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Beverly. Initiative. It's fine. Take Mahone again. He goes 3. Absolutely useless. Useless and pointless. 1, 2, and 3 to Laurel Hill. Initiative. It's yours.
I'll have Davis march. Movement 8. 1, 2, 3 to there. Four. Oops. 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll pass.
I'm going to have Brooks go to 3 and dismantle this bridge. Oops, Brooks, what are you doing, Brooks? Your job's there. Okay.
Carry the bridge all the way back.
Initiative. It's yours.
I'll pass again.
I do think Brooks would have had an extended march there.
Is it? I thought it was not a march. It was just a dismantle. But yeah, either way. Let's do that. Brooks's extend +1. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's ending your march, so you're dismantling, right? Okay. You passed?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'll bring Sergeant down. Movement 7. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6 and 7. Initiative. Mine. Bring Sergeant again. Movement 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll pass.
I will pass as well.
Alright. Let's do our bridge building here at Recovery. I'm going to have French take 1. And he will build this major river bridge here. And we will hit Recover. All is recovered. Perfect time to stop for the day. And let's do our next. Let's see what our next random event is. You rolled that damn command paralysis, so I'm going to roll this next one, see what it is. Rain! Look at that!
All right. What day is it? Is it the 29th?
We're well past that. I think it's just early on. Yeah, we're on May 4th. So, perfect on that bridge. I had a feeling. I had my finger up. You know, the winds are coming out of the west, sir. So that's perfect.
Yeah, that was a good decision there, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, then, as we like to do, let's pivot over to our session review, session discussion. Do you got anything you want to say about this one?
Well, I got the attack I wanted there to drive you away. That went well, and then I've basically been. I think the Union paralysis really was fortuitous. Really, completely stopped you on that eastern flank. Other than that, it's been trying to reinforce and maintain as much control as I can. So I'm happy with how the day went for sure.
Good.
I'm going to drop a rain marker on May 8th here so we can remember that.
Please do. Thank you. For me, yeah, I mean, the dice went a little cool today. And by little cool, I mean as usual. No, but it started off, you rolled the 1 first. I'm like, okay, pretty good day. And then I rolled subsequent 2 1s in combat. And, yeah, going from parity on manpower to now being 5 up is pretty harsh, because as I'm discovering in this campaign now, you're scrambling for the nickels and dimes. We talked about it at the top. I left 10 points on the table, which would have brought me closer to out of the hole. But every little thing now, and I'm now having a different train of thought here, where I will get points at the end for all of the other things. So if I can just close that gap a little bit, but now having that 5 manpower hole again is pretty harsh. And you've done a fantastic job of just neutralizing all of my normal gotcha points by the depots and using Jackson very effectively. So I think this one's going to ultimately be close. I think you and I will sit there with our little account advisor and try to look at the ledger and see what can happen. But it will come down to the very end, no doubt. And one assault here or there, and the manpower losses incurred therein, I think he's going to bring it to that 16, 17, 18 points, I suspect. Maybe not, but so far, yeah, it's been a trial. It's been a trial for your personal morale. It's like, again? Yeah, having the Union paralysis this turn really just put a crimp in things, because I had to sit here and just take it, Luckily they dug in a little bit, but I had some plans for Meade this turn, and I could not do that. But it means I need some big set piece, successful battles and assaults to go my way. That's not going to happen in the rain, right? And I'm not going to be able to move stuff around in the rain very easily. So it's tight. This is very, very tight. I got to take Chancellorsville. I got to hold Fredericksburg. I got to defeat you at Hamilton's Crossing. Oof. Oof. Oof indeed. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, I think you've got to get all the VP stuff. Chancellorsville, combine your flanks. That's left Hamilton's Crossing, and gain. I don't know if you necessarily. I don't think you necessarily. And you need to cut into the manpower a little bit.
Yeah.
Which you do with successful attacks. I think you'd probably pick up something. But I'm getting entrenched.
Yeah.
Pretty nicely now across the board.
Yep. And you're not having to come respond to me. So to use your chess metaphor, trying to go after some of your hanging pieces is hard, because I've got to be able to get up there, surround them, get the initiative, be able to prosecute an attack. How this game works, right? It's the very bare minimum of competent play. So this one has been very intriguing to me, but there are so many things that have just been untoward, like Longstreet arriving, although that's not been a huge factor. That has put your mind at ease for a lot of things that would otherwise play out. So it's really hard to celebrate the successes of like capturing Fredericksburg when you get that amazing attack on Couch. It's like, 1 step forward, 2 step back, literally. But
the advantage of Longstreet is it's given me a corps commander that I cannot have to worry about keeping guys, it's giving me a lot of flexibility. And then Hood is just tied down that Chancellorsville flank. I think that's made it.
But does it, though? Because, I mean, you have Anderson and McLaws who are there in his stead that are... They're 3s, not 4s, obviously, but they still give you the flexibility to move around some of Longstreet's subordinates in brigades and things like that. So, in the basic game, when they set this up, it's a huge impediment. But here, I don't know. I mean, you've parked him over there, and I have not gone after Chancellorsville, so he really is just a tactical modifier at that point. But I don't know.
As you say, it certainly has made me feel better.
Sure.
I think Hood's 14 manpower coming on turn 1 made the because Patrick, you had a good run early there. Remember in that first turn or two, I think had Hood not come on with the 14 manpower, I think he could have pressed things.
Yeah. Sure. Oh well, I'm enjoying it nonetheless. It's always a challenge, and we will leave it here today, and we hope you out there are enjoying the challenge. We are getting some very good comments in the comment section, so that's what's there for. We want to hear what you got to say, and remember, this is a campaign, so please opine about everything that's happened thus far, but don't give any suggestions on what you think the last few turns are going to be like. And if you could support the channel by, taking a moment to click that little thumb that's right down there if you're enjoying this. Support the channel by saying that you are enjoying the video and also showing you everybody that's kicked in $1 or $2. Please don't feel obligated to do that, but it certainly helps pay the bills. Roger, I'll give you final say for this week.
Well, I'm glad it's raining. I need the rain.
You're only happy when it rains. That's fine.
That's right. When I'm on the defense, absolutely.
Of course. I know that. We love when weather gets involved. So I will see you next week, sir.
Yep. Have a good week.
You too.